So, for today's podcast, we're doing another graduating senior spotlight, and this time it is with Isaiah Hamilton. Isaiah, thank you for coming down talking to
Thank you
us.
for having me.
Yeah, we appreciate you doing this. So, this is great. As you and I have talked about, we're enjoying just really spotlighting some of our recent graduates. Thought it'd be a great opportunity just to take a look at grads from each school and just have conversation about how school was and what you've got coming up in your future. So, first of all, tell us you graduated from
Harrison.
Harrison High School, okay, and then schools you went to leading up to Harrison through the elementary and middle.
Well, I went to Hebron. Well, you were my principal.
That is true. I
and,
was,
Yeah.
yes.
And then Plaza, and then to Harrison.
Okay, exactly. So, and you've got a brother I know that's already gone through the system. So, yeah, this is exciting for you. So, and let's just jump to the chase then. What are you going to be doing next now that you've graduated?
I'll be attending Indiana University to get my BFA in cinematic arts.
Cinematic arts at IU. Well, congratulations to you on that. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Isaiah, let's go back a bit and talk about high school. So in high school at Harrison, just what were you involved with? What kind of things stand out to you? Let's hear a little bit about your high school experience.
So for sports, I played soccer and I ran track, and those are the main two things I did. But I was also involved with Pride Tribe for a bit and a Teen Power Club.
Okay. So with athletics, did you do that all 4 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And then tell us a little bit about Pride Tribe.
So they just get together. They try to get together every week, just Wednesday morning from start about 6:50, and it's just really planning the student section for most of the events and getting the school pride for all those sports events together. Just trying to get a lot of student involvement.
Trying to boost up school spirit then. Yeah, that's a great thing to be a part of because I know it just really does build on that entire school experience when you try to get students that are really excited about everything going on with their classmates.
Yeah, and especially with schools like Harrison, where involvement has been a little bit low these past few years. Pride Tribe is really nice to help get that involvement back up. So,
well, what I like about you all that are involved in that case with Pride Tribe, it's not that the adults certainly can't work hard to try to encourage that, but I think it sounds like it's even better when a group of students really can help lead the way.
Yeah, and especially with the leaders the teacher leaders who help with Pride Tribe, Miss Brown and Mrs. Simon especially, they have a really good connection with everybody who's in there, and so it works really well.
Okay, well, that's great. And then talk to us a little bit about Teen Power, because I know Youth Resources is a great organization. And I know your brother before you, really active with that. So for people who don't know about that, tell us about that.
Yeah, so Teen Power itself is a leadership conference, week-long or 3-day camp, depending on if you're in middle school or high school, that you do in the summer. And I remember when I first started, I actually was forced to do it by my mother.
Right.
But it ended up being something that I really enjoyed doing, and it has a very powerful message to it. And the support system that you can get and the connections you can make through that camp is like no other to me, and it really holds a special place in my heart. The Teen Power Club itself is just kind of a step away from that. It's kind of the same. It's not the same thing, but it's the same concept behind it that we're trying to push, kids to have fun without drugs and alcohol, giving them those leadership skills that they need for their future lives. And so with the club this year, we did a movie night, which we raised a lot of money for. I forget what we did exactly, but we had a food drive as well with that, where we got cans of food, and that was a part of entry. So it was pretty successful for one of our first.
And
events.
again, like you said, it's all about leadership skills that are going to help you in your adult life one day. Go back and talk to us a little bit about high school, if you would, Isaiah, and think about what are the types of classes that stand out to you and I know too many to list all of them, but are there a couple that really stand out that you think really have helped prepare you for what's coming up next in your journey?
I think one thing about picking classes in high school is pick classes that you are actually interested in and want to learn about. I think it's going to be different for every person. I think for me, being an MPA or ASM now, my first 2 years really prepared me for a certain workload, but also let me be available to see classes that I actually wanted to learn and I was actually interested in. But for other kids, they just need to make sure that they're actually attentive in their classes and seeing things that they want to know about.
Right. Well, you really have to motivate yourself to be a strong student, to make sure you're learning because you're wanting to better yourself. So you were in the Academy of Science and Medicine for your first 2
Mm,
years then. I always like hearing from students who have done one of our innovative models for either part of their time or all
yeah.
of their time in high school. How was that as far as working that out? Because I know then you kinda get the best of both worlds, right? You get to specialize in a program, but you still get to be in your home district school with all the friends you've come to know.
Yeah, and for my case, I didn't leave ASM because like I thought it was bad or because like I didn't like it or anything. It was really the program itself is actually really good, and you do get a lot of insight into the medical field if you were looking to go into
Sure.
that. But for me, it was just I needed a switch because it really wasn't something that I saw myself doing. So,
But I would imagine it's kinda helpful to you that you did
hmm
that coursework for 2 years and realized maybe
it's like
this
this
isn't
isn't
the
for me.
track that
Yeah.
I'm trying to move forward in.
Exactly. Like, I got to experience it, and I know that this isn't for me, and I could take a step
Sure.
back from it and do something different.
Absolutely. Well, it's
Mhm.
great to have those options to be
Mhm.
able to do that.
That's one of the good things I think about the EVSC. It has all these options through programs like Shepherd Law and ASM that you can really dive deep into your
Sure.
path if you really wanna see if it's something you wanna do.
Okay. And then talk to me a little bit more about transitioning to college life at a university, going to IU this fall and your majors. So, what are you excited about?
I'm actually very excited to get started with my major. Like we talked about earlier before the cameras were on, I'm not too experienced in what I want to do yet, so I'm ready to get out there and learn. But I'm like a week off of not vacation, graduation.
Sure.
So it's a little different. Nah, I don't
Right.
know if it's set in exactly yet,
Right.
but
Sometimes it's hard to sink in
yeah,
immediately that
yeah,
it's kind of a whirlwind finish the end
yeah,
of your senior
yeah.
year.
What I can say though is that I'm definitely ready to move on.
Okay.
It's gonna feel a little weird, but
Right.
I'm definitely excited.
And you feel prepared and confident, I think.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Ready to get going, just see what I can do.
Okay, that's outstanding. Well, Isaiah, I know you've had a great school career so far. I know you're gonna, no doubt, you're gonna have a great school
A little
career
bit.
moving forward as you start life as a student at a university. So we thank you for coming today, and we wish you the best in your future.
Okay, thank you for having me. Good luck to you guys as well.
Appreciate it.